Today I want to show you how quickly you can launch a brand new print-on-demand business from the ground up when you combine a few powerful shortcuts together. Instead of spending a few weeks researching niches, designing graphics, and setting up products, we're going to compress the entire process into one streamlined workflow. By the end of this video, we'll have a paranormal themed print-on-demand store live with real products that people can purchase today. We'll use AI to generate ideas, vector stock to source professional vector artwork, and Printify to create and fulfill the products. Then we need a store, and we'll use Everbee Store for that to instantly launch the storefront using AI. We're gonna have some fun today. The niche we're building around is the paranormal niche. This is actually something I landed on using a combination of AI brainstorming and niche validation tools, plus personal favorite of mine. Paranormal themes tend to perform well in print on demand because the audience is passionate and the imagery is very recognizable. There's definitely some really well-known graphics, let's say, or sub-niches in that niche. Think ghosts, UFOs, Bigfoot, cryptids, haunted houses, even supernatural investigators. These types of communities often love apparel and novelty products that reference the things they're interested in. So we're gonna be offering shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, and more. Before I like to build anything, I like to quickly validate my ideas on Amazon because they make it easy to confirm that there's demand for what we intend to sell. So let's jump on over to Amazon. I went ahead, I did a keyword search for Ghost Hunter t-shirt. Now you might notice my results page looks a little bit different than what you're used to seeing. That's because I'm using the Merch Dominator Chrome extension. It's gonna go look at the entire page of results and roll it up into, well, number one, a demand score. This has a demand score of 7, a competition score, and by the way, the higher the score, the better. Competition score of 9 means this is about as good as it gets in terms of competition. And niche score overall, rolling all this data into one data point, is 7, which we can do better, but we could also do a lot worse. The BSR range distribution looks at all of page 1 and it graphs out in front of us in a bar chart where the average BSR falls. So you can see here that actually a decent percentage, about what, 13%, have never sold. That's a BSR or bestseller rank of NA. The majority have a BSR above 1 million, which means it's selling, but not that often. And what you really aspire to is a BSR that on average is under 1 million. For instance, if we scroll down here, the overall pick right here has a BSR of 700,000. And you can see the sales estimate of 133. That means it's making about 133 sales in a year. So selling about once every 3 days, according to Merch Dominator's estimate. Whereas the listing next to it says, if you flaunt, it will haunt, has a BSR of NA. It has never sold. Without the Merch Dominator Chrome extension, it's a lot harder to get access to this data. You can still get it, but you have to click into the listing and scroll down to the middle of the page and look at the BSR, and that would take significantly longer. You can reuse that niche validation workflow as many times as necessary to make sure that you don't waste your time. So now that we know the niche works, the next step is generating design ideas. This is where AI becomes really useful because it can help us brainstorm concepts extremely quickly. Instead of trying to come up with ideas from scratch, I'm gonna ask AI to generate a list of slogans and design themes related to the paranormal niche. So for example, in this prompt, I asked it to write a list of 25 slogans that would make good t-shirts in the paranormal niche. I said, think ghosts, UFO sightings, cryptids, or supernormal investigations. And let's see what it comes up with. I love ChatGPT, by the way. So number 1, I believe ... you probably wouldn't. Number 2, paranormal investigator. I talk to dead people. Number 3, ghosts are just roommates who don't pay rent. Number 4, UFOs, frequent flyers since forever. You guys get the gist of it. With AI, we immediately start getting great ideas that would make great t-shirts. These kinds of phrases are perfect for print on demand because they're short, they're memorable, and easy to pair with graphics. So next, we need to figure out what we're gonna do for our graphics. So AI gave us the slogans, and now we need graphics to match the ideas. This is where a lot of print on demand sellers slow down because creating graphics from scratch can take a lot of time. And if you lack experience, you might create bad graphics that customers aren't interested in purchasing, which defeats the whole purpose of this exercise. So instead of that, I'm gonna use a vector artwork library called Vector Stock, where I can search for professional illustrations in any niche, including our paranormal niche. So what I'm gonna do is search for, let's start with like ghost. So I searched for ghost and I've got a ton of results, all vector illustrations. I can scale them up as big as necessary. If I wanna do something like a duvet cover that has to span, a king size bed, any of these graphics that you see here will work. Vector means resolution independent. So it's not pixel by pixel. I mean, on my screen it's pixels, but behind the scenes it's mathematical formulas representing the actual illustrations. So I can scale them as big as I need, or I can sell them on a tiny print on demand product like a 2x2 inch sticker. It really doesn't matter. But here in Vector Stock, there's over 1,000 pages of results when I search for ghost, showing us that there's insane possibilities. Some of the most popular print on demand products require a transparent background, but don't worry, Vector Stock Vectorstock's got you covered. Click Filter on the left-hand side and then click Print on Demand Ready and select POD Ready Only. This will make sure that your search results all have the background removed, so these graphics are ready to be added to your favorite print-on-demand products immediately. And the same thing happens if I search for, I don't know, UFOs or Bigfoot, aliens, haunted houses, even cryptids. The big advantage here is speed. Instead of generating graphics one at a time or designing them myself, I can quickly scan through this huge library, all made by professionals, and download the one that fits our ideas. Vectorstock actually has a massive library with tens of millions of vectors created by real designers, and new artwork is constantly being added, like daily. For print-on-demand sellers, this is especially useful because vector graphics scale perfectly and are easy to edit. You can change colors, adjust elements, or combine them with typography to create polished designs very quickly. They also recently launched a subscription that gives unlimited access to their premium vector library, which can be really useful if you're producing designs regularly because you can download as many graphics as you want while building out your product lines. Plus, one graphic can be pushed to multiple print-on-demand products, so you get the most bang for your buck. So I'm gonna go ahead and download a few graphics that match the paranormal themes we generated earlier in ChatGPT. For instance, I love this retro UFO, like textured grunge, almost poster looking designs here. I think they would also do really good on t-shirts. So I'm gonna go ahead and just click download image files, and it's gonna download them as a zip. Within the zip, we get the vector formats, we get JPEG, we get PNG, etc. After that, I've got this queued up. I love this for a Bigfoot, Sasquatch, actually cross-niched with a UFO right there too. And it says believe. I love that. I'm gonna click and boom, just like that, one credit, I'm getting the whole zip file. I've also queued up a pretty basic image, but I also love the simplicity of this graphic. It's a ghost, it's got two eyes and a mouth. You guessed it, one click and it's downloaded. Once you have the artwork downloaded, the next step is assembling the designs. I've been using Photoshop for over 20 years, so I'm gonna go ahead and just jump in here. I've got pre-made templates that I like to work with. So I grabbed that Sasquatch design with the UFO, dropped it in here, and what I'm gonna do is maybe add some text that I have worked with in the past. So it's actually invisible. I need to match the color to the color in this document. I think that's gonna look good right there. So now we can see the text. And what I'm thinking is I might say something like Bigfoot saw me. And then down here, the design came with the text believe. I'm just gonna delete that. So it says Bigfoot saw me. I might resize this. By the way, this is SVG, so I can easily scale it up, okay? Meaning it's not gonna lose any quality or anything like that. Bigfoot saw me. And then I got this text I'm just gonna work with really quickly as well. See, that's the benefit of using these templates. I should match the font. So this is Edmund texture. I'm gonna go ahead down here and do that. Edmund texture right there. And I gotta match the font size as well. So it looks like 320. I'm gonna say, but nobody believes him. So Bigfoot saw me, but nobody believes him. Okay, I'm gonna resize this. I'm gonna tighten up that vertical spacing. And I would say before you know it, guys, just like that, we've got a high quality design that we already validated would sell on Amazon using Merch Dominator in the paranormal niche. I type in Bigfoot, check the average BSR, do some sub niche research beyond just typing in Bigfoot shirt. We could even actually type in Bigfoot saw me, but nobody believes him. And I love this design because this to me is print on demand. Simple, monochrome. We don't have to get crazy with introducing a bunch of colors. We can do that, but I like to start very simple first and then allow it to get crazier. But my base design, this is a great start in my opinion. And once we have the template built out, we can go back to the well. We can go and find another slogan like I want to believe, but I also want proof. So we can jump to Photoshop and just implement it. We've already got everything set up. I want to believe. And then down here, I also want proof. All right. And just like that, we edited the text. We're still in the realm of Bigfoot, Sasquatch, paranormal, but we're indexed on different slogans that are going to appeal to different people. My favorite way to make a sale in print on demand is when someone types in to the search bar on Amazon, on Etsy, the exact text that I have in the design. That to me signals to the algorithm, hey, I've got what this person's looking to buy. When they click me, that sends a positive signal to the algorithm that Amazon and Etsy check. When they purchase, that sends an even stronger signal and helps us rank higher in the future. And by the way, Vectorstock's also got a big library of pre-made print-ready designs. So you don't actually have to do the step that I just showed you. Here's a few examples related to Bigfoot: the Yeti Research Expedition, the Social Distancing Champion, I was social distancing before it was cool, Hide and Seek World Champion, or Bigfoot saw me but nobody believes him. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that this has got something for everybody, whether you want to be in there creating your own versions of these designs, utilizing their graphics, or just using the pre-made ones. Now that we have our designs ready, the next step is turning them into actual products that people can buy. And for that, we're gonna use Printify, which is essentially the backbone of any print-on-demand business because it allows us to avoid fulfilling orders ourselves and focus on scaling our business because they have a massive network of print providers around the world that will fulfill the orders for us to our customer and upload tracking. It doesn't get much better than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload my designs to various Printify products. They have a catalog of over 1,000, by the way. So I'm gonna start with the t-shirt, but I plan on expanding into other apparel pieces, mugs, stickers are gonna be a big one for sure. Bumper stickers probably, but let me walk you through how to at least publish to a t-shirt. So this is the Gildan 5000. Fulfillment starts at $9.50. And if you pay for Printify Premium, fulfillment goes down to $7.26 is where it starts at. And that little gap for each order adds up. So if you're making regular orders, you might want to try Printify Premium, or if you're new and you use my link in the description, I have a code that'll get you a free month. But I'm gonna hit start designing. Let me show you how easy this process is, guys. Then add your design. So let me add one of these designs from vector stock, and notice it doesn't look great on white. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it available on a darker color, and then I'm gonna uncheck the white color. So dark heather I think looks great, black looks great, maybe red, nah, that blends in too much. We can go through and just add whatever colors you think are gonna work. Turf green, midnight blue, and then you gotta do royal blue. Royal blue looks great, especially in the Gildan 5000. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit save product. In the next step, Printify is generating photorealistic mockups for us. We get to choose which mockups we want. They are pre-selecting a few for us. I love the front two. Actually, they select all of the first four for us, but then if we want the folded, we can go ahead and select all. If we want the hanging, we can select all. And so over here on the right-hand side, you can see all of the mockups that I selected. And these are gonna be sent to our store where customers can actually create a transaction, process the payments, and then, we send them the shirt through Printify. So I'm gonna move on to the next step. And here we can do our SEO, our search engine optimization. I love that Printify integrates with AI and it automatically looked at our graphic and generated a title for us. It says Bigfoot graphic tee. Bigfoot saw me, but nobody believes him. Retro forest t-shirt. It even generated our description related to the design. So you can see like the vintage sunset circle silhouette, Bigfoot striding past pine trees with the text. So it's already basically done for us. I mean, hey, it's that day and age now, guys, where we don't need to work harder. We need to work smarter. If we scroll down, you can see here, we can adjust our pricing. So if I want to go ahead and hit edit price, I can go ahead and say like edit profit and update profit, maybe say $9.99. And if I go ahead and do that, it's going to automatically adjust my retail price for each size variant, by the way. Like you see here, 2XL actually has a higher base cost. So if we want a $9.99 profit, like $10 profit basically per sale, it's going to jump the price for that variant 2XL to $21.44, whereas small, medium, large, and extra large were $19.49. 3XL jumps to $22.56, 4XL is $23.18, and 5XL is $23.16. It's just something worth considering, guys, because there's also the ability to just say edit price, and if I was to type $19.99, the 5XL is going to become $19.99, and there's going to be a little bit of a pricing mismatch in terms of our margins. So when that's ready, I can go ahead and I'm blocking it here on screen, but I can go ahead and hit the publish button, and it's going to publish that t-shirt, and I'm going to go ahead off camera and build a bunch more products that we can then send to our Everbee store. And now that all the products are ready, you can see them here in my Printify products section. All right, I've made a bunch of different products with our graphics from Vector Stock. Instead of building a store from scratch, we're just going to use Everbee store. All right, so I went ahead and set this up. I had ChatGPT come up with some names in the same chat that I came up with the t-shirt text ideas. I said, hey, help us come up with some good ideas for a store. It said ethereal oddities among some other suggestions, okay? Different cryptid theme, witchy themes, fun, playful, etc. But how about ethereal oddities? I like that. So I set up my Everbee store here. I connected with the Printify app, by the way, and imported all of the products from Printify that you see here behind me, all right? And then publish them here. You can, by the way, control pricing, control mockups, all those things inside your Everbee store. Here you can see the storefront, all right? All of the products are available. And if you wanna go ahead and get a closer look at maybe the Mothman sticker, just go ahead, click that. This is a demo store, so I don't have my payment processor connected right now, but as soon as you do that, the add to cart button becomes functional. You can click that, add to cart, check out, and process payments. It'll go straight to Printify. They'll fulfill the orders, send it to your customer, and you collect the difference between what you charge the customer and what Printify charged you. So this is just one example here. Also just kind of cool showing off the Printify mockups. I think they did a really good job with those here. The different sizes of the stickers, obviously the graphic from Vector Stock. And here's just one more product page example. I love the way this phone case looks, guys. The mockups from Printify are incredible. The graphics from Vector Stock, used this one pretty much as is, just kind of cropped it the way I thought looked best, is amazing on this phone case. The fact that we can launch a store with AI in Everbee store in like minutes, literally minutes, then import the products from Printify is incredible, guys. I mean, it's again showing what's possible with the advancements advancements in technology in 2026, not only is it saving us time, but it's helping us create quality products that our customers are absolutely gonna love. And I had to make sure you guys were aware that when you launch an Everbee store, things like your email welcome series is set up for you, all right? Things like your order updates emails set up for you. Your abandoned cart and abandoned checkout emails, they're all set up for you using your store. So you don't even have to really come in and do much effort to customize. If I go to the order update emails, it literally just pulls in dynamically the order that a customer purchased. As you can see here, it pulled in a Bigfoot graphic tee just as a placeholder, but you can kind of see the structure of what the email is going to look like. With Everbee Store, guys, you're getting all of these shortcuts right away as soon as you launch the store. So I'm going to drop a link to that in the description in case you want to check it out. So in a very short amount of time, you just watched us go from niche idea to a live store with real products ready to sell. The key making this process fast is combining the right tools together. AI helps generate ideas and slogans quickly, and vector libraries like VectorStock make it easy to find professional artwork. Printify handles the manufacturing and fulfillment, and Everbee Store integrates with Printify, pulls in the products, lets us launch a storefront without needing to build everything manually. And that was my old job, a web developer, where I know how long that can take, like literally months. So before we wrap up, I'm curious, which one of these paranormal designs you thought would work best? If you were scrolling through a marketplace and saw these, which one would you actually click on? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what your favorite cryptid is if you have one. And if you want to explore vector artwork that I used in this video, I'll include links in the descriptions to everything you saw, including VectorStock, so you can check it out on your own and see if it fits into your print-on-demand workflow. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.